Welcome back to Diary of a Faithful Chad YouTube channel. Today we are going to go through addiction and faith in God and how it could help with depression and suicide. So it's quite a jam-packed video here today, but I'm excited to get into it. Just going to start talking a little bit about my addictions and my kind of mental state when thinking about ending it all and how it could help veterans, and doing what I could do, or doing what I do, could help you. So before that, though, of course, I have a podcast right here in the description. There's the link. Give a good old like, comment, and subscribe. Comment whatever you want, of course. And again, always looking for guests on my podcast. It's about ending veteran suicide. So feel free to join in on that talk. So anyways, today it's been on my chest a little bit. I have fallen into quite a bit of a hole. Don't really know how else to explain it. Just when I was in the Army, I had some suicidal thoughts, held my own gun to my head, didn't pull the trigger, got very fortunate that I was left here on this earth. But recently, I don't know what really happened or what's triggering it, but I've thought about it. And for the past 3.5 years, 3 years, 2.5 years, something like that, it hasn't been a thought in my mind. And I'll never take action. Let me be the first to say I will not kill myself. So if you see any future videos, come back to this one so that we know that I did not kill myself. But just the thought has come back, and I've been trying to analyze the thoughts and try and figure out what's going on. But I can't figure out the cause of what makes me think this way. And it's not completely detrimental to my life, my way of life, or anything like that. I can still carry on with my life and still do the things I need to do, but it's still kind of irritating for my mind to go this route and go back into depression. So I'm going to quickly just state that when I was suicidal, I was getting discharged from the Army and just went through a divorce at 22, 23-ish, and just sold my house that I had, and my whole life kind of collapsed. So I became an alcoholic and was just a little more suicidal, didn't want to live here. But now I am living in a great apartment. I have a lovely new girlfriend. I am following Jesus Christ and God, reading the Bible more. I've dove into my purpose. My purpose is to help veterans transition out of the military service and help put an end to the suicide numbers and the rates that are constantly climbing throughout the past years in recorded history. And things are going very well. I'm on great terms with my parents. My family is there for me whenever I need them, talk to them daily. But there's still these thoughts that constantly come into my mind for probably about 2 weeks now. And figured a video journal / YouTube video will help other people understand what I'm going through as a veteran and help them understand themselves a little bit more. So we're here. Anyways, that's enough intro. So typically, addiction, you rely on yourself to overcome the need for more or the want for more. When I want to drink, I have to battle myself in the morning that I need to not have a drink and that I'm better off sober, witnessing the world sober and doing things sober. And that goes for really anything. You fall back on yourself. You fall back on your own mind to defeat the previous mind that thought it was a good idea to take the drug or whatever action you're thinking of, whatever it may be. And the biggest thing that changed between then and now, I would fall back on myself then, past me, and I would have to fight myself. I would have to fight those thoughts and come out on top. Typically what I would think of is my future family, and I would think of my current family, the people waiting on me now, and how much would be wiped clean if I either ended it all or fell back into alcoholism or whatever it may be. And the biggest thing that changed, as many people may have known or already guessed, is now I started following Jesus. And typically I would have to find something to fill that need to go or the want to go back to whatever addiction it was. And smokers know exactly what I'm talking about. Weed smokers or cigarette smokers is you want that action of smoking. I'll smoke anything if I just get the action of puffing or filling that time during your break that you would typically be smoking. Now what do? And the best answer I have found is just opening the Bible and or the app on your phone. You don't have to really find a specific spot. You don't have to find what to read first. You just can open it up literally to any page, and what you read there, in my opinion and many others, and I truly genuinely believe this, what you read there is going to help you regardless. Wherever you're at, you're battling something to where whatever you open up and read, you're going to gain a lot more out of it than if you were to do, drink or smoke or whatever it may be. And I'm not saying I'm 100% perfect. I'm just saying this has helped me beat a couple addictions and suicidal thoughts and depressive thoughts that I've had for the past 2 years. Really a past year since I've been following and going to church. It's been a year. So for the past year, this has helped me completely beat out 3-4 addictions. One good one is masturbating for the men or women, I guess. Once you think about that, what I started to do was every time I thought about doing that, I would literally open up my phone to the Bible app and press play, because you don't even have to read it, and listen to it. Or you could literally open up the book and read anything in it, and you will gain more knowledge and you will become a better person instantly. And it's an easy task to do, but typically you just need to find something to do so that you can get over it, or get over whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever addiction you're trying to fall back on. And this, in other words, to wrap up 6.5-7 minutes, you're falling back on Jesus. And this is what people say when they're falling on Jesus, or they're leaning on Christ, they're leaning on God, leaning on the Holy Spirit, whatever it may be. You're leaning on him to help fix your problems, because your problems are earthly and Jesus can fix your earthly problems, replace them with heavenly righteous acts. Again, I'm not 100% perfect. I'm still going through struggles. My only solution for said struggles so far that has worked, I've tried many things. The gym was one of them. Oh, why don't you just go to the gym? Gym has been one of my things for the past 7-8 years. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Doesn't always help. You can't always go to the gym. Midnight, when you're thinking about doing something bad, you can't go to the gym. Most people can't go to the gym. So yeah, that's really about it. Just wanted to get that off my chest. Lean on God. Anybody new to it? Anybody new to the religion? Mark is an easy one to read. Reading the beginning is always fun. If you're looking for translations, CSB is an easier, newer translation. There's no art thou, thyest, all that crazy language. NIV is very similar to that. It's more international, as the name suggests. And then when I kind of graduated from beginner Christianity, I moved on to the New King James. It's a lot easier. There's still no thous, but there's still older sayings, older words, and you still kind of get that historic sense of the words. So thank you all for tuning in. Again, here is my link. Like and comment, subscribe, the notification bell if you so choose. I try to put out a video every week, not any specific day, but at least one video a week. This week's video was on this. Anybody battling addiction and don't see this as their solution, please feel free to contact me on X. That is the easiest way to get to me. The link will be below. Anybody searching for podcast information or how to start a podcast, you could spend $5, donate to me, and go on Connect. Spend $5, and we could talk about it there. I am open to helping people for free, but this is also my life, so I need to finance my life. If anybody cares to donate and help out the cause to help veterans and what I'm doing here, think of it as church, not, of course, as holy, but it is a high aim for me, and it would help our whole society if more veterans lived. Feel free to donate on the website. There is a link on there to donate, help out the cause. All of those proceeds go towards me helping veterans and doing everything I can for veterans, and that is within my community, buying them a lunch, within online community, all of my buddies who may need help because the transition is horrible. and I was one of the first to transition, so they lean on me for some help. If they need any help whatsoever, I'm able to help them. All of those donations go to helping veterans, including myself. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This is wide open. I'm being completely honest, and yeah, that's my mission. I'm glad y'all here for it. Thanks for tuning in. Again, any questions, anything you need, please feel free to DM me on X or connect with me on Connect. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your week. Keep a smile on, and God bless.